it's one of those games where, like Coach Lou, I was a little bit frustrated. They should have blown out the Lakers. But they still beat the Lakers. And any win against the Lakers is a good win. So welcome into Clippers Talk After Dark. I'm Adam Osland. Haven't done one of these in a while. On my way home from Intuit Dome. There's no issue here. I'm talking to you just like I talked to somebody on the phone. And I'm excited about this team. They're 14-3 their last 17 games. So even though they didn't get the style points, they didn't put the Lakers away, they didn't show the killer instinct we wanted, they still have won 14 of 17. So I can only criticize so much. Now, I listened to Coach Lou post game, and I thought he said something interesting. That they need to grow and take that next step now and put teams away. They had chances to put away the Wizards in D.C. They really just couldn't hit shots. Now it's about showing that you're developing and progressing as the season goes along and getting better. And one of those ways you can get better is by just putting your foot on the neck of opponents when you're up by 26 in the third quarter. That's what the Clippers were. You guys hear me all right? And yeah, I'm going to fucking In-N-Out Burger. Do I deserve it? No. The Clippers won. They deserve it all. But I'm kind of amped. I have to stay up tomorrow night late. So I might as well stay up tonight late, sleep in a little bit, and do a little Clippers Talk After Dark. CTAD. And the language there tells you it's Clippers Talk After Dark. Do you want to get greedy and beat up on the Lakers? Yeah. I love hearing Coach Lou say that he was pissed post-game because he wanted to blow them out. Now, he wasn't specifically talking about the Lakers, just anybody. When you have a chance to put an opponent away, put them away. Kawhi shouldn't have had to come back into that ball game. He shouldn't have. That would have been a monumental collapse. Did they show enough composure that there are good things to take away when you're only up by 2 with 5.5 minutes left and you hold on? Yes. But that game could have been over in the third. If you're up by 25 headed into the fourth quarter, it's over. What's the all-time record? Heading into the fourth with 12 minutes left. What's the biggest comeback ever? I don't think the Clippers were down by that much heading into the fourth quarter when they came back down 35 against Washington. I think they had already cut it to within 20 heading into the fourth. In the playoffs, they come back against Golden State in the playoffs. And you guys are hearing me loud and clear. Maybe it is time to demand more from this team that has won 14 of 17 and is a little bit mad that put them away. Not because it's anybody. Finish them. Finish him. Hit him with the block up fatality with Scorpion and burn him. Scorpion's fatality is one of the easier ones to do in the original Mortal Kombat. That Sub-Zero ripped their head off. That was tough. I mean, I can do it. Sonya's the Kiss of Death. Kano's was like another knock their head off thing. No, rip the heart out. Do the Kano fatality and take their heart. That's what we needed. But they still won, so I'm not going to be that upset. I'm not going to be disrespectful to a team that has won 14 of 17 and has completely turned around their season when everybody thought they were dead in the water. Now the Lakers are in the play-in currently? Is that true? Are they 7th? We got to bring them down to our level and hopefully pass them by. Yeah, we're hitting up in and out. What do you think this is? It's a celebration. The Rick James. It's a celebration, bitches. I'm just quoting him. It's an iconic skit. But I don't know if I'm doing that much celebrating. They were up 26 in the third quarter. It was down to 2 with 5.5 minutes left in the fourth. That James Harden 3 was pivotal, though. There is something Brian Seaman has said before, and I'm probably going to butcher this. But, I used to work with Brian Seaman pretty closely. For 2 seasons, actually. And he said, blowouts leave you overconfident and underprepared. Blowouts can leave you overconfident and underprepared. There is something to that. Can you learn more about yourself in these close games? I think there's a couple lessons. Like learning to blow teams out is a lesson. Have the Clippers learned that yet? Based off tonight, no. But they have learned how to win some of these close games because they're 5-0 in clutch time games in January, which is pretty insane. They started 2-8. No, 2-10 in clutch time games initially. Maybe I should turn this on. Let there be light. There's a light at the end of the tunnel for this Clippers team. Okay, I'll stop. As Mike D'Antoni once said, it could be a train coming our way. He said that as the coach of the Lakers. So there's a couple different ways to look at this game. Like, you can spin it however you want to. I would have liked to see the Clippers blow them out, if I'm being honest. I'm with Coach Lou on that. It got way too close for comfort, and you don't want a trend of not putting teams away. We knew the Lakers would make some sort of run, but down to 2. On the other side, James Harden hitting that 3 that he hesitated on at first. I thought that was a huge shot for him because he's been struggling from 3. Coach Lou pregame about his downhill driving and his ability there. And some of that may be because he's struggling from 3. But also, he has been still attempting almost the same amount of 3-pointers, and he needs to. It's a funk. You go through it, keep shooting. Shoot or shoot. Oh, we got to get more people in here than this. CTAD alert. Put the bat signal up. It's really like an in and out signal. Because if I'm doing this, I'm getting food. I'm basically only doing this to justify staying up late and going through a drive-thru. Now, that's maybe only half of it. Don't live stream and drive. It's not any different than if I'm talking to somebody on the phone or just sending memos to myself, which is not something I do. Captain's log. Note to self. What does Norm Macdonald say in Dirty Work? That's one of the more underrated 90s comedies. Directed by Bob Saget. sad that both of them are no longer with us and died within 6 months of each other. Bob Saget and Norm Macdonald were close friends. Should I go to Norm's now? Okay, he didn't have ownership of the restaurant, I don't believe. I'm going to In-N-Out. That's what a hamburger's all about. That's what a Clippers win's all about. I just want to see this team continue to grow because they're not back to 500 yet. And I always tell you guys, you can learn from losses, but you can also learn from wins. You can develop bad habits in victories and develop good habits in losses. You can. This whole win's a win, a loss is a loss, I never subscribe to that stupid shit. Those are sports cliches. You think coaches don't go and review film just because they won? No, there's still things to work on. How busy does In-N-Out have to be at 11:21 at night? Really? There's a line? I guess I gotta get in line. About to flip a bitch. Is that still okay to say in 2026? Well, it happened. I just don't like... Oh, thank you, Raymond. Appreciate you contributing to the cause. Yeah, In-N-Out is always busy because it's always good. And I can tell you that they're not sponsoring the show. In-N-Out was the first job I ever had. And for some reason, I wanted to work at In-N-Out really badly. Now, their minimum wage was higher, so that was probably why. But their food was so good. And there's nothing about working there that turned me off to their food. You know, if you work in a fast food place, maybe you know how the sausage is made too much and now you don't want to eat there. No, I still want to eat it In-N-Out all the time. Now, I am more of an adult, believe it or not, and therefore my palate has changed, and sometimes I just need more toppings. Like even just getting what you can get at Five Guys means a lot to me, or Fat Burger. So In-N-Out isn't as strong for me as it used to be because sometimes I might want avocado or egg on my burger or bacon. Animal style and the unlisted stuff is great, but it ain't that crazy. It's not chopped onions or whole grill onions. It's like, okay, great. Grilled mustard into the bun. I like it. It's good. But sometimes I need a lot more now. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not always enough. I need more condiments, more toppings. The officiating was bad, and Coach Lou was mad about that too. It's one of those things where I knew it was bad while it was happening, but the Clippers are also up 26. And if you lose that game, nobody's going to care about the officiating. They're going to say you blew it. Right? You can't lose that game. I think that would have been the worst loss in franchise history from a blown lead standpoint. And if it happens to the Lakers, yeah, it's probably the worst regular season loss. That would have been a historically bad loss. Carlos said it in the live we did right afterwards, the Clippers talk. You can check that out too. But let me turn down. Why do I have the AC up? Now you can probably hear me better. The weird weather today. It was raining on the way there out of nowhere. Not going to rain on my parade getting in and out after a Clippers victory over the Lakers, though, right? I bat an eye. I bat multiple eyes. Because it's the same problem the Clippers have had for a couple of years now. They can't take care of the basketball when teams take away their airspace and they ramp up the ball pressure. I know, pause, whatever. It's the basketball pressure. Like, come on. If Tim Legler says it, you're not going to say pause. Like, it's basketball terms. Ball pressure. It's okay. We can say it. The Lakers ramped up the intensity after I thought they may have quit in the first half at one point defensively. They were that bad. Hip to clip. I've been hate watching the Lakers since 99, so wins like tonight feel extra special. I hate the Lakers. That's about the time I really started to hate watch too. In 99, they got swept by the San Antonio Spurs, I think, in the conference finals. And I was hate watching. Hip to clip. I appreciate the super chat. It pays to do Clipper Talk After Dark. Maybe I should do this more often. Gain 400 pounds. Or just get on Ozempic or one of these things now. I don't know if I like this whole cheating to lose weight. I'm not going to tell you who. I don't want to even hint around it. I saw somebody I hadn't seen in a while. And I was like, are they cheating or are they really working out? How did they get this thin? And it kind of bothers me. I don't like this cheat code. You're not putting in the work. You're not developing the discipline. Are you getting the endorphins and the dopamine hit from the workouts? That stuff's important. It's all about the mental, man. Just as much as what it does for you physically with gaining muscle. It's not iso ball that leads to all the turnovers. It's traps. It's blitzes. It's the Clippers not flashing to the middle. Guys not coming over to help the player that just got doubled. And I don't know why it's so bad. The coaches keep stressing it, and the players still have screwed this up for years. I think part of it is just old legs, tired legs. They get tired mentally, fatigue late in the game. James Harden, he has a usage rating still like he's 26 and not 36. I'll tell you, just like I said last year around this time, get help at the guard position. Go get Colin Sexton. Go get Kobe White. You get one of those, you're in real good shape. Because unfortunately, Bogey can't stay healthy. They need somebody else that can just be relied upon to get the ball into the front court and to break the press. Badly. But you get one of those guys who's going to take away minutes from Kobe Sanders and Jordan Miller and the young guys. Just know there's a trade-off. You got to understand that. All right, you guys are about to hear my order. Don't tell anyone. Oh, people are starting to jump in here. No, I don't want to spill the beans. I ain't getting beans on my burger or burrito. I don't like beans very much.
Hi, how are you?
What's up, man?
Good. What can you say?
Can I get a number 2 animal style, no pickles with extra cheese?
So you want like 2 extra slices of cheese?
Yeah, so 3 total.
Okay.
With a 7-Up.
The 7-Up, okay.
That'd be all.
Would you be eating in the car and open box?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I had a cheeseburger animal with 2 extra slices of cheese, no pickle, fried and medium 7-Up.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then would you like to round up today to combat human trafficking? Be 56 cents if you did.
Well, I'm on video, so I got to. No, I typically do. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll round up.
It's gonna be $12, not.
Why'd you give me that look like, dude?
No, I didn't even like.
I'm sorry. I should have
thought
told you that earlier.
Yourself, like, taking
No, I was doing a live stream stupid thing.
Oh, really? That's cool, man.
Sorry.
What do you live stream on?
Work for the Clippers, so I was doing some Clippers talk after dark here.
Oh, really?
Are you a Clippers fan or a Lakers fan?
You want to be honest? You want to be?
You got to be honest.
I'm a Lakers fan.
You're holding that L tonight.
I
Appreciate you, Adam.
Adam, nice to meet you, Christian.
Nice to meet you,
Have a good
Christian.
night, okay?
All right, the good Christian.
Thank you.
He took it like a champ. Clippers talk after dark. You never know what could happen. Even though I've done like 3 of these this season. Look, the streak of 213 straight days of doing Clippers shows last year wore on me a little bit. I didn't realize it till afterwards, but something happened to me. I was forever changed by doing all those shows. While I was in it, I was focused. And, woe is me. Who gives a shit? Broadcaster's job is the easiest job. I ain't complaining. But I can't do that this season unless there's more money involved as opposed to pretty much none. I should have given him the YouTube handle. I kind of felt bad. Like, am I supposed to tell him, hey, you're on video? I know California's a two-party system. It's not like I'm suing or taking him to court about anything, so I don't see what the problem is. But because you really see him that well? Do I have to fuzzy out his face? You seem cool with it. I think you would have signed the form, the waiver. Listen to Zoo haters too much, bad for my mental. This was the first win streak since Harden has been here where we just look like the flat-out better team. Against who? I mean, they went 18-3 on a win streak at the end of last season. They had a win streak. What do you mean this is the first win streak with Harden has been here where we just look like the flat-out better team? Do you mean specifically against the Lakers? Because that would make sense. The Lakers in the first half looked so bad defensively, I thought they were quitting. I know how bad they've been the last month and a half. Maybe part of it was Zoo and his physicality was demoralizing. Those tip-backs, tip-ins, and put-back dunks by Ivica Zubac, that's what I'm talking about. Does he need to be more consistent? Does he need to do this more often? Yes. But the whole idea of he's progressed this season, so get rid of him. He's not as good as he was. It's like, no, the same guy is in there. He's had injuries. The Clippers have had their own issues all over the place to start off the season. There's a lot of different reasons for it. Some of it is definitely on Ivica Zubac. But I'm not going to go out there and say he can't be the same player he was last year. Of course he can. He's had games where he dominated against Evan Mobley this season, where he dominated against the front lines of the Rockets. Like, I have seen enough to know it's still there. Like, he's averaging 14 and 11. Let's not get crazy. And that's going up after tonight, after his 18 and 19. And clutch free throws late. Do you know how many guys in the league that average more in both those categories than Ivica Zubac? More in both those categories than Ivica Zubac, 14 and 11. In both. There's 3 guys. 3. In the entire league that out-average Zoo in rebounds and points. Jokic, Cat, and Jalen Duren. I believe that's it. 14 and 11 is not nothing. If it was, there would be way more guys that were 15 and 12 or 14 and 11 and a half. Like, there aren't. You have to put things in perspective. Adam, make sure you watch the Kawhi interview on Prime Nightcap. Kawhi was pretty funny. What'd Kawhi say? Oh, you got a pick with Paul Shear? That's dope. Zoo is not being discussed by the majority of your listeners. Yeah, that's a flat out lie. Zoo has been a huge topic of discussion in the chat. I'm sorry. Not a lie, but whatever. It's false. It's false. It's false. It has been a talking point for 3 weeks, ever since they won 6 straight with Brook Lopez. I'm in here all the time. I see the chat. I'm not oblivious to what the subject matter is. I see Clippers Reddit. I see Twitter. I see it all. All right. So I'm going to talk about whatever the people are gravitating towards, and I'm going to try to stamp out false narratives and use evidence to do so. These people aren't trolls. They really believe this stuff. Okay, you're right. The majority of people don't think Zoo sucks. But I can tell you when they won 6 straight with Brook Lopez, everybody was just trying to sound smart with their basketball knowledge. Be like, no, it's the spacing. See, it's spacing. It's like, wait a second. If they're not even guarding Brook Lopez on threes, how much spacing is he creating? And I was glad to see Brook Lopez hit a couple of threes tonight. It was Kawhi going on a heater, John Collins turning his game around, which has not stopped since Ivica Zubac is back in. Oh, the spacing helped John Collins. He can't play next to Ivica Zubac. Then why is he still hitting threes all over the place? It didn't stop at all. That whole conversation was fugazi. And it's been blown to smithereens. To the point now, it's like the guy's sports guru, who I like and I appreciate, and he's calls from the Cayman Islands, but he's shifted to, well, they changed the process, and that's why they're still winning with Ivica Zubac. And it's like, well, you kind of have to pivot to that, this nebulous thing that's, not exactly clear, or you can say definitively. It's like, well, there's a process change. You're getting into the abstract because the truth is nothing changed. Kawhi was on a heater. Brook Lopez played well. John Collins turned his game around. They bought in defensively. Maybe it was a vibes thing in the locker room. Somebody got sent home. It's a lot of different factors. John Collins' turnaround was huge. And if you listen to the interview post-game, Carlo even brought up how he was my player to watch tonight, which was kind of funny. Zoo needs to be better. Of course. That's part of this. But the idea is, Brook Lopez is a much better fit, even though he's not a better player than Ivica Zubac. No, you're not peaking with Brook Lopez as your center higher than you're going to peak with Ivica Zubac as your center. I'm sorry. Brook Lopez, LeBron was going at him in ways tonight where they were hunting him out defensively. Like, it was bad. I still thought he was okay. He's a backup center now. He's 37 now. I like him. I was really glad they got him. I do want the change of pace with his shooting. I think it's important. But, is he going to guard Jokic as well as Zoo has? Now the haters are going to say, oh, you mean when he had 55 on Zoo? Jokic can do that to anybody. It's still proven over the last 6 years that Ivica Zubac, Jokic isolated against him, has his worst points per possession. I'm talking body of work. Go look at Jokic's numbers in that playoff series. He did not put up spectacular numbers. Zubac held him in check for the standard of what Nikola Jokic is and has created for himself. He still has great games, of course. It's like he's one of the best players ever. But Zoo is technically one of the best defenders, if not the best defender against him. These are things you have to think about instead of just, well, Zoo can't shoot or he's not a shooter, so he's a negative. It's like there's two ends of the court. Zoo's been one of the best rim protectors, factually true, for 6 years. He was 6th in Defensive Player of the Year last season. That was last season, Adam. So he's a completely different player now at the age of 28? No, he's not. His rim protection within 6 feet is still good. Him at his best is going to be your best option. Now, if there's some Godfather offer that blows you away, I get it. I'm not partial to any player. I'm partial to the Clippers. I think Zoo's one of those players that helps the Clippers win. That's why I like him. I don't like him just for some random reasons because he said hi to me or something like that. I have no relationship with Ivica Zubac. I think he's good for the team. Guys that are good for the team and help them win. He was a 12-point net swing last season. Off the court versus on. I know that was last season. Cool. he can still get back to being very good.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Did you have a cheeseburger animal style, no pickle, with extra cheese, and then a regular fry and 7-Up?
Yes, sir.
It's going to be $12.
Just out of curiosity, because I'm doing a live stream, Clippers fan or Lakers fan?
I don't watch.
All right.
You watch
We need to
UFC,
get
though?
you on the Clippers bandwagon. Have you been into it, Dome?
No.
The new arena?
Oh, wait, are we talking about UFC?
UFC.
Yeah, do you watch UFC?
I do like some UFC. Now it's all on Paramount,
Are
right?
you going to watch the new fight?
Is it this weekend?
Yeah, this Saturday.
What's the headliner?
Justin Gaethje versus Patty Pimblett.
All right. I'll check it out.
Let's go Gaethje.
But let's go Clippers as well. Have a good one. I didn't know that the youth like the UFC. I do like some of it. I like that it's going to be on Paramount now. Yes, sir.
Any ketchup?
Could I get 2 sides of spread and an extra salt packet, please?
And what else?
An extra salt packet?
We're gonna be on this side, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Appreciate it. 2 sides of spread, sometimes 3. One thing I didn't mention earlier on the post game, do not forget Kobe Sanders and what he was able to do in the first quarter. Jake LaRavia, he hit those 2 threes right away. And I thought to myself, oh, it's going to be that type of night where Lakers role players are stepping up and Jake LaRavia is capable. Kobe Sanders comes in and hits 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. So actually the Clippers had that advantage in that area. If who's going to get more from some of the ancillary players, shout out Kobe Sanders. Just wanted to get that in. I'm going to park and eat. Do I want to park and eat? Do I want to talk to you guys while I eat? Is this going to work? Is this real life? I mean, it's not very attractive or pleasing to the eyes watching anybody eat. Do you guys want me to stay on? We're recruiting in and out employees apparently tonight. I gotta stop yelling. I need my voice tomorrow. Ibuprofen's gonna be necessary tonight. Clippers got 2 days off though. Yeah, all right. I'm not going to be able to talk and eat. So what are we doing here? I love how people just sum up a player in one play. Zoo couldn't get a block. LeBron, he sucks at blocking. No, he doesn't. The reason he doesn't get a ton of blocks per game is because they don't try him as much at the rim. That's one of those NBA analytic things you have to look into. All right. Appreciate you guys. It's been Clippers Talk After Dark. Appreciate the super chats. Love y'all. Talk to you soon. Go Clippers.